Greetings, Hermes Press fans. Dan Herman, publisher of Hermes Press, with our new Phantom DC collection. Now, this is the first of 3 volumes. Let's see if we can get this in the view properly. This is the front cover. Now, this cover was taken from the poster, which was the promotional poster, as opposed to the comic book cover, which is the same. The only difference is the text obscured part of the art, whereas in the poster it didn't. So we have a beautiful cover done by Joe Orlando with inks by the well-known inker Dave Gibbons. And the story was written by none other than Peter David, who wrote our graphic novel, our 6-part graphic Phantom novel, a couple of years ago. And Peter has a long association with the Phantom, and the first 4 stories in this book will not disappoint. Now, this book, as with all Hermes Press books, has a lengthy interview with Peter David, where he discusses what drew him to the Phantom, how he dealt with Lee Falk, how Lee Falk didn't necessarily agree with some of the things he did in the story, although he did approve it. But I won't give away any of the goodies in the essay. And let's get down to the art. We also have, before we get to the art, we have a focus section on Joe Orlando, who was a very influential comic book artist, worked for EC Comics, worked many years with Wally Wood, was one of his associates, and became part of the management at DC Comics when Carmine Infantino was the publisher. And then we go into the comics. And these comics are beautifully reproduced. I'll give you some examples. Look at this. So this book contains the first 4 stories, which is the story arc created by Peter David. And then there was a 13-part series that followed that, which Peter was not involved in. There's the second cover. And it has the first 2 issues of that series, which will be followed by 2 more volumes with the remaining stories from that series. And, of course, those books will feature original art, just like this book does, as well as interviews with the artists and writers, and all kinds of other goodies. So here's another one. You can see how well reproduced this is. This is printed on 128 grams per meter. It's about 90-pound matte coated stock paper. No, it's not shiny. It's actually matte, and it absorbs the ink, so you get really solid colors. They're not muted or anything. And if you compare these books with the comic books, you'll be impressed. These actually look much better than the original comics. Thanks to Troy Musquire, our production manager. A shout out for Troy. And everybody here at Hermes Press who worked very hard on this book. And as a little extra added attraction, we added in the letters pages as well. So, Volume 1 of the complete DC Phantom. Here's the back cover. Available in stores shortly. The book has been printed and it's in transit from China. If you want to get the book first, order it through our website. If you order it through Amazon.com or your comic book store, you're probably going to get it a month later. We like comic book stores and we like Amazon.com and the various other venues you can buy books, and we encourage you to buy the book wherever you want. But if you want to get the book first, you can buy it directly through our website and you will be assured the fastest delivery. More importantly, I thought this was going to be a pretty popular book because the stories are great and the art is great, and it's one of the best contemporary Phantom series, other than, of course, Hermes Presses. And I felt it would do very well. So I printed a rather large print run of this book, hoping that everybody would buy it. So that's it for now. Any questions? Email us at info@hermespress.com. Or send us a letter, but email is always good. Questions? You know where you can get a hold of us. That's all for now. Bye-bye.